Hello, everyone. Happy July. My name is Maddie. I'm one of the physical therapists here at Rogue PT and Wellness. I'm going to be demonstrating our exercise of the month for July. So we are focusing on a position. We're going to be in a half kneeling position. So we want to really focus on this position to just improve our mobility and work on all that floor mobility as well. Do the power ups in this position and do a couple different exercises as well. So in classes, you'll see that we're going to be hanging out in this position a lot more and doing more exercises in a half kneel position. So all you need for this exercise is a yoga mat. So I got mine ready to go. So I'll get ready to get in that position. So you're going to be on hands and knees starting off. So to get to that half kneel position, you need to step 1 foot forward. So I'm going to start with stepping my left foot forward. So exactly how we get into that power step, you push your hips to get that momentum back and then step 1 foot forward. So I got 1 foot forward. This is that half kneel. So your hands can either stay down on the ground or they can come back up, right? So we'll slowly progress. We'll start with hands down and then coming up with hands up. So from here, we got a lot of different variations that we can do with this exercise. So we're in this half kneel position. We can shift our weight forward, kind of lean forward, almost like we're doing a rock. And we can feel that stretch in the front of our hip, maybe in that back thigh muscles as well. You can hold it there, kind of just shift that weight forward. As you rock forward, you can rock one arm forward, reaching forward, getting a little bit of that upper body involved. You can lift both your arms up and over your head. We're just working on stretching out those hips. We can add a forward and a back rock. So I'll start with my hands down on the ground. I'll shift my weight back, trying to straighten this leg as much as you can. Those toes will lift. You'll feel a stretch in that back leg. And then you can rock forward and back. Just keeping my hands down on the yoga mat, forward and back. I'll add my arms in, so I'm going to rock forward. Both my arms can come forward and then rock back. Arms come back. Maybe I'm just doing one arm at a time, alternating those arms as I'm going forward and back. I can have my arms up and over my head. Same thing. Shift that weight back. Arms come back behind me. So a lot of different variations. You'll be seeing all of these in class. So this is option 1. Now we're going to add some power moves with that half kneel position. So we're going to start with our power up. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. Nice big power step. We'll walk our hands back just like we normally do. Angle those fingers in. We're going to bend our elbows, drop our chest down. You're not going to be able to go as low. We're working on that hip mobility and then nice big power up from here. Come down and up. Powering up, bringing those hips forward. This is option 1. We can stay on the same leg or we can even alternate. So power step that other foot forward and then do a power up. Come back together on hands and knees, step the other foot forward and power up. Right, so a lot of different variations with that. That's a power up with that half kneel position. I'm going to show some options with our twist. So it's power step 1 foot forward. I'll come up, take both my hands away from the mat, arms open up into that T position. I'm just going to switch angles a little bit so you guys can see me a little bit better. So 1 foot forward, arms out to that big T position. I'll bring my right hand over to that left hand, open, left hand over the right, and open, going back and forth with that twist. This is option 1 for a twist. We got 2 other ways that we're going to do it. Now bring both your hands in front of you, palms together. Open up one hand, turn that head, looking behind you as you twist. All right, so we get to work that hip mobility, feel a stretch in our quad, and then get some trunk rotation in our spine as we're twisting. So this is a second option that we can do with our twist. The last one is hands down on the mat. My left leg is forward, so I'm going to take my left hand and twist it all the way up. Come back down and twist. Again, following that hand with my eyes. Another option is we can do that power step into the half kneel position and then twist. Come back to the middle, step the other leg forward, half kneel position to a twist. We can go back and forth for reps. That's our different option with that power twist. All right, so those are going to be kind of how we incorporate the power moves with a half kneel position. I'm going to show us some different exercises that we're going to do with the half kneel. We're going to do some lift offs. So you're in this half kneel position. Option 1 is keeping your hands on the mat. You're going to shift your weight forward and you're going to lift that back knee up from the ground and back down. I'll show a couple reps. at this angle, and then I'll switch angles so you guys can see a little bit better as well too. Again, stepping 1 foot forward, shift my weight forward, my back leg comes up and back down. You don't have to get that knee up very high up. You just start by small, lift it up and back down. If you want, you can progress and try to get that back leg straight if that's possible. Right, so this is that half kneel with a lift off. If you want to challenge yourself and take that upper body weight, take those hands away. You can have your hands resting on your thighs, shift your weight forward and lift that knee up. Again, you can just start with a baby little lift offs, right? Just get that knee off the ground and back down. And then you can slowly progress to getting that leg straight in the back. If you can do that. All right, so this is that half kneel to lift off. So we're going to show a half kneel to a stand position, right? We're going to get a little crazy here. So we'll start on hands and knees. We'll step 1 foot forward from here. We'll take our hands away. They can be resting on your thigh. They can be down your side. The key here is getting that momentum to be able to get up into standing. So I'm going to shift my way forward. I'm going to lift up, back leg up, and then step back together. All right, now I'm going to reverse it. So I'm going to step that leg back and drop that knee down towards the ground. Shift your weight forward. Lean that chest forward. Come up all the way into standing. Step that same leg back, drop that knee down. Let's switch sides. You can power step that opposite foot forward. Again, shift that way forward. If it helps, you can swing those arms forward to get that momentum to stand all the way up and then controlling on the way down, bringing that knee down. So a half kneel to a stand, and then we reverse, standing back to a half kneel position. All right, so a lot of different options, a lot of different variations. Working floor mobility in there as well, and just working the overall mobility of our hips. To just practice all those great moves on the floor. So it's really important to add all that floor mobility in. As always, if you guys have any questions, let us know. You can comment down below on the video. But thank you guys for watching. We're excited to practice and just hang out in this half kneel position for the whole month of July. All right, thank you guys. See everyone later.